Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here.
Go lock in with Tamika's Den. Ooh, that's fire. Go lock in with Tamika's Den.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 beautiful people. Happy Saturday. This is what you should be watching. Okay. So, guys, of course, we got some goodies to talk about. So, today, okay, my November list for what you should be watching. All right. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? Probably not, because most of these are, things that's coming soon come that we are talking about. But of course, you know that I give you guys, the breakdown, some of the new movies and TV shows that's coming out in theaters and streaming services. All right. No specific order or genres. Sometimes we may go by the date or go by the streaming service. I actually have some that I got a chance to watch that were off of my October, probably September too, some September, but mostly October list, that I actually got a chance to go back and get into. And I wanted to tell y'all about some of those, what I loved and the ones that it was like, hated it. Okay, why the hell did y'all do these movies? Because they was I wasn't that crazy about them, but you never know. It might be some of y'all that actually like them, because art is subjective. We all don't like the same things at the same time. So I was gonna just give y'all a quick rundown of some of the ones that I did get to check out and what I thought about them. And that is basically what we getting into today. Let me see who we got over here in the den. What's up, Torian? Thanks for coming through. Okay, you said you see a couple on the thumbnail that you actually are watching or seeing. Okay. Yeah, and I did also post these. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I don't do it necessarily every month, but I will also put in my community tab things that I'm watching, things that I like that I think y'all may like, or things that's coming up. Sometimes you will see that either in the community tab or probably on any of my social medias if y'all following me there. A lot of times when there's different stuff coming out, I also share the trailers up there, just in case if there's anybody that's interested. What's up, Kim? Thanks for coming through. Hey, big sis Candace. Hey again, Kendu. Thanks for joining us. So I don't know. Do y'all want to hear? I'll let y'all be the ones to choose. Do y'all want to hear about the ones that I loved, or do y'all want to hear about the ones that I hated first? Where do y'all want me to start? And I'm gonna just do that real quick. That's not gonna take long. Um, but I did get to watch some things. And I was like, okay. Because sometimes I don't necessarily get to watch stuff just to watch it. Typically the things that I'm watching is the things that I'm reviewing. So when I do get to watch something just to watch it, I really do enjoy that because I don't have to sit here and, you know, take notes and be looking and taking screenshots and all that other stuff. Okay. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and catch up on some stuff. So Kendall says the ones that I loved first, and Big Candace says the ones that I hated first. So I tell you what, I'll do one and one. One that I loved and the ones that I hated, because they ain't gonna take long, y'all. They all on one thing. So the one that I loved was Equalizer and Mission Impossible. I was here for these. I was late. I didn't get to see them when everybody else was seeing it. I already knew I was gonna love Equalizer 3 because I love the Equalizers and I love Denzel, so that wasn't really hard. And I actually like most of the Mission Impossibles. I can't say that I like all of them. I think I wasn't that crazy for like the last one before this one. But I really enjoyed this one and I can't wait for part two. I'm so mad that it got freaking pushed back. I'm like, but we got the writer's strike and all that other stuff going on. So of course, that has pushed back a lot of things and made a lot of things get delayed. All right. What's up, DeMarcus Vaughn? But I absolutely, absolutely love these ones. Okay, I was here for this. I was definitely here for this. Anything with Denzel, I'm always gonna be here for anyway. Okay. That's not even a question. Now the ones I hated. Oh, child. Okay, let's start with the one that I didn't hate, but I didn't love either. Okay, which was The Mill. I felt like it was a good concept. I wanted to check it out because it had Little Rel in it, and I'll be trying to support my black actors. Okay, it was on Hulu, and I was like, all right, I feel like this is something that could actually happen in real life because it was kind of a concept. I don't want to say the whole thing just in case you want to watch it. If you have watched it and you thought it was good, tell me why you thought it was good, or if you haven't, But it was a concept where it was like you work in this job, but then if they felt like you didn't, you wasn't doing things the way they thought you should be doing them, okay, and you wasn't falling in line, they was taking some extreme measures supposedly to, you know, get you in line, right? And it could cost you your daggone life. And I felt like this was something that I could see happening in real life, but I just felt like they did not execute it good, in my opinion. I was getting ticked the heck off, like, okay, where are we going with this, right? And then we had The Kill Room, which I told y'all about. And this had Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman in it, and it also had Ethan Hawke's daughter. So I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting, Kill Room. Yeah, I'm here for it. Let me see what this is going to be talking about. Baby, I was so disappointed. I said y'all had all these big name people in here and y'all did absolutely nothing with them. I did not like this freaking movie at all. I was so disappointed. And then Expendables 4 with Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, 50 Cent, Megan Fox. Child, throw the whole movie away. The only thing this had going for it is all of the names. I love me some Sylvester Stallone. Okay, what he need to do is get back over there. What was the TV show he had out? Okay, I can't think of the name of it right now, but I like that show a lot. Need to get back to working on that as soon as I guess this strike is over and get that out and stop making these Expendables, please. Okay, hang it up, turn it loose. I don't want to see another one. I did not like this movie at all. It did absolutely nothing for me. And the final one, Hated it. Okay, complete trash. An hour and a half that I cannot get back of my life. Why the hell did y'all destroy this movie like this? Was Pet Cemetery like, why? Nobody asked for this, and I was so excited and looking forward to seeing it because I like the original Pet Cemetery, and this was saying that it was taking us to, the prequel before everything got started, where the whole Pet Cemetery came from when they found out about it. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here for this. And I looked at this damn thing and was like, why did y'all mess up this story? First of all, you didn't even keep up with the original concept that they said in the movie, the first one. You went a whole nother place. It was just weird. Oh, child, it was horrible. Like, I can't get that back, y'all. This thing was trash. I'm so mad they made this movie. It was such a disappointment. I'm sorry. I don't usually like to bash movies, but I just couldn't with this. I don't know if y'all ever was watching B. Avery with Just My Opinion reviews. Did he used to drink the bleach or did he used to pour the bleach in his eyes? I can't remember, but honey, this one made me want to pour bleach in my damn eyes and clean it out from what I had to sit there and watch. Okay. I was just not here for it. Okay. So that was the ones that I was not too crazy about. All right. So I always like to give y'all the update if I do go back and watch anything, and y'all not gonna blame me and be like, Tamika, you had that on your what you should be watching list, and I went and looked at it because I did not see them at the time that I told y'all about them. Okay. So now we going back to the ones I lived. Okay, we gonna keep it positive. So X I thought was good. It actually surprised me because I was like, why do we need another Saw movie? But I thought it was well done, and they really made like humanized John Kramer. I'll put it like that. And it made you kind of just understand more of why he went the way he went, and it made you feel like I would have probably went that way too. It's a possibility, okay? I'll just say that. And also the Nun 2, because I was not a fan of the Nun 1. I did not see what all the hype was about. And I personally thought that they did a better job when it came to part 2. So, Kendall said, I'm gonna watch Expendables because 50 Cent was supposed to be in it, and yeah, Tulsa King needs season 2. Yes, that's what it was, Tulsa King. Yeah, I absolutely love Tulsa King. DeMarcus Vaughn says the Expendable 4 was decent. Okay, DeMarcus, like I said, art is subjective. Everybody likes different things. I like the first 2 Expendables. I remember that. I still think I have them somewhere in here on DVD, but I really felt like we did not need this 4th one. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I can only tell y'all my honest opinion. Yeah, so X was good. Pet Cemetery definitely was nothing like the original movie, child. I don't know who idea that was, but when they looked that over, they should have said, yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and cross this out. Okay. Then we have The Creator and 57 Seconds. I actually liked both of these a lot. Okay. The Creator was basically, with the AI, we trying to figure out what was going on and stop some things. I don't want to tell y'all everything just in case if it's anybody that didn't watch it. But I did enjoy that one. I was looking forward to that one because David Washington was in it. I like him, and I think that he does a good job. I haven't seen him do a bad job in anything that he played in. So that was definitely one that I had on my list that I did want to see from when I first heard about it. And 57 Seconds was basically one with Morgan Freeman. The concept was that it was this ring that takes you back 57 seconds and you can kind of change things and see things. And if you like those type of movies that's, having to do with time travel, then you probably would like this. I definitely am one that likes those kind of movies. Okay, Big Sis says I had to rewatch the Nun 1, but Nun 2 was okay. Yeah, I thought the second one was better. Kendall says BAV acted like he was drinking the bleach. Yeah, it cracks me up. Yeah, them videos used to crack me up. Honey, that's what that movie made me want to do. I ain't even gonna damn lie to y'all, child. That was just not for me. It really wasn't. There's not too many that make me feel that way, but that was definitely one. So then we have The Burial with Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones. This was excellent. This was based on a true story. I absolutely enjoyed it. Jamie Foxx killed it, which I'm not shocked about at all because, it's not too many things that I could think of that Jamie Foxx wasn't good in. And the fact that it was based off of a real life person made it even more intriguing to me. And so I was definitely here for it. I was not familiar with this story, and I appreciate when they do things that's based around a real story, especially one that's not something that we've heard over and over and over time and time again. I would definitely suggest that people check this out. Okay, she said she has The Creator on the watch list. Torian says The Creator was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Kendall says she's gonna check The Creator. Torian says, Tamika, would you spend 5 nights at Freddy's? Hell no. Hell no, I would not. Oh god. Detroit King says that was fire. Yeah, that was good. It was. I enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that. Let me see. It wasn't too many of these. Like I said, I just want to tell y'all about a few of these, and then we're gonna get into what is coming out. And then you had Loki, Gen V, and House of Usher. And I forgot to share the Loki on my community tab, but I'm enjoying Loki. I'm here for this. I think Loki is one of Marvel's best shows because they've kind of struggled with their shows and with their movies recently. I've been enjoying it. Gen V, fire, 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 fire. Okay. If y'all are not watching Gen V, you need to get into it. Of course, this is the spinoff from The Boys. And if you like The Boys, then you know you're gonna love Gen V. Or if you're not familiar with it, then I would suggest you watch both of them, okay? Because it is so freaking good. The House of Usher. I love it. 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 This thing was so good. I wish I could have did a review on it, but I just don't have time to, it's one of those things that if I get time later, I would probably do an overall on it. And that would be one of my Tamika's talks, but I don't have the time right now. It actually comes from Mike Flanagan, who has made a bunch of other things that I'm sure you all are familiar with. I don't know why, y'all, but I'm starting to catch a cold. My nose running, excuse me. But some of the things that he's done as far as Netflix is like The Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, which I have really loved that one. The Haunting of Hill House, I believe it was. Then he's done some of like the Stephen King's Gerald's Game and Doctor Sleep and so much more. But I really enjoyed this House of Usher. This thing was so good. Yeah, Gen V is good. Yeah, Average Joe is good. I actually talked about Average Joe on my last what you should be watching. I was telling a lot of people to watch it. I think I shared it in my community tab too. It's an excellent show. You would be very surprised because not that many people sometimes be watching things that's on BET Plus, and then it was I'm sorry, y'all. I can't think of his daggone name right now. That was the lead character, but I definitely enjoy Average Joe. I tell a lot of people about that one. Loki and Gen V, yeah, definitely was good. DeMarcus Vaughn says The Burial was good. You gotta review The Burial. Yeah, I was thinking about it. It's like just finding the time. I'm telling y'all, I've been so freaking busy. There's a lot of shows I'll be wanting to talk about, and I don't be getting a chance. I gotta kind of pick and choose. Now I feel like I wish I would have talked about that instead of American Horror Stories because I did that recently for Halloween, and not that many people even looked at it. So that's the other flip side of it. Sometimes I'll do things and people don't even pay it no mind. But I definitely was telling people about it. And then you have Found and The Irrational. I'm loving Found. I think it's a really good show. I was not able to catch it like when it come on the night of live, but I went back and was just trying to catch up on it as much as I could when I had my free time. I hope it don't get canceled. That's another reason why sometimes I don't like doing reviews on new shows when they come up. I would kind of rather do a limited series, a documentary, because I used to do a lot of shows and a lot of them got canceled, and then the other ones I was doing, they just basically ended it on their own, which I would prefer that than getting canceled. But it's like, it kind of sucks when you start getting into a show and reviewing it, and then the next thing you know, it ain't on no more. Hopefully, this one sticks around because I think they do a really good job with it. I also think The Irrational is okay. If you were somebody that used to watch like The Mentalist or just any of these cop shows that we've had around a long time, CSI, Law and Order, Criminal Minds, all that stuff. I feel like it's a mixture of all of those type of things. But with him, it's more about what's in the mind. And I love this actor. And so I definitely want to check it out just to see what was going to be going on with it. And with Found, of course, she comes from Shameless. I love her. It's really interesting with her story because she got kidnapped as a child, and now she is basically a person, of course, that is trying to find other different, people that have been kidnapped. And she just so happens to have the person that kidnapped her locked away in her daggone basement. So it's definitely interesting. Tamika, did you see the Echo trailer? Yes, yes, yes. I did see it, and I was supposed to be sharing that out on my TikTok and stuff too. I did see it. Yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do with that one. I want to see what they're gonna do with it. I'm definitely interested to see what they doing with that. Yeah. Detroit King says Echo Trail is fire. Yeah. Yeah, Average Joe definitely was good. Okay, Patty says she watched both of these. Found and an Irrational. Kendall says I'm loving Found too. Okay, Ingo, what you cooking up, girl? I ain't cooking nothing. I need to go cook something or find out what the heck I'm gonna eat. Shoot, wait a minute, y'all. Sorry, hold on 1 minute, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. You know it ain't alive. If I don't have something that crazy that happens in the middle of my life and I just knocked over my whole daggone drinky drink everywhere. So, so I'm trying to get that up. But we ain't gonna let that stop us. So, Cry Freedom. This movie was also based off of a true story. It was, I didn't know what I was watching when I started watching it. And it is, I would just say, if you do watch it, it is very, very, could be triggering. It's covering some really heavy topics about trafficking and all the stuff that happens. And it is a cop that basically just ends up losing his job or leaving his job and everything, the whole 9 yards, to go track down and find these kids that are missing. This was a really, really, really incredible movie, but it is definitely something that can get you very emotional. Okay, but I did enjoy it. I was like, whoa. I didn't know all this stuff was. I mean, I know that this stuff goes down, but to actually see this story and how everything played out was really, really crazy. Okay. And then, of course, this is kind of a part of what is going to be coming to streaming services and theaters that we can look out for, and also, of course, what I'm going to be doing reviews on. So I figured I could just have this as a two-in-one and put it up here, which will be Rapture coming, of course, back November 9th on HBO. And then you have Kingdom Business that came out November 2nd. I'm going to be doing reviews on both of these, probably more than likely a roundtable collab, whatever you want to call it. I might not do individual reviews on it because, again, I'm just too daggone busy right now. But I'm looking forward to both of these. I'm glad both of them have a season 2. And then y'all already know that Raising Canaan is going to be back in the building in December. And, y'all know I do everything in the Power Universe and BMF, so we already know about that. Now I'm going to see if it's going to let me share my screen without any problems so we can get into the things that's coming to theaters in November and, see if it let me do it without any problem. Y'all know if I get kicked out, the last time it kicked me out like 3 times. If I should get kicked out, I'll be back. Just hang in there, okay? Don't leave me, y'all. So just give me a minute. Okay. So first up, we have um Priscilla. Okay, I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing this. The only reason why I put it on the list because I'm not no daggone Elvis Presley fan at all. I don't care about nothing that got to do with him. But this looks like it's focusing more on Priscilla in this particular story. It's not about him, it's about her and the things that she went through. And it looks like from the preview, like they really going there. They ain't telling the fairy tale, type of thing that a lot of the movies usually do pertaining to him. So that's the only reason why I caught my eye. I was like, oh, they going there. They showing the other side that people normally don't show. So that's going to be in theaters November 3rd for anybody that may be interested in that. A lot of what I saw for November, too, was like mostly documentary type of stuff. There's a lot of documentaries coming out this month. And of course, we already got them already putting out a whole bunch of holiday movies. They was already ready for Christmas and it was still Halloween. So there's a lot of those, but I'm going to probably have my holiday list like once we get to the December watch list. But I do have like I think 2 holiday movies on this list. Then we have Squirrel, which is another one that is based off a real life story that is with Tyrese Gibson in it. And it's a local cop and an overzealous social worker that follow clues on a missing persons case around town which ends them up with a stomach-turning discovery unearthed on a pig farm when the freaking town butcher has been butchering more than damn pigs, y'all. So read in between the lines, okay? I'm guessing that these missing people is getting chopped up by the damn town butcher, okay? So that is Thriller, and that is coming out also November 3rd. Then we have the Marvels, which I don't know how many people is looking forward to that. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie and say that I'm like super excited about it or nothing, but I'll probably check it out. And of course, we know that that is Carol Denver's, with her powers getting entangled with those of Kamala Khan and Monica Rambeau, forcing them to work together to save the universe. And that's gonna be out in the theaters November 10th. Okay. Now, Inga says she was making, I'm sorry, y'all, I got to catch up with some of these comments. She says she making some macaroni and cheese, fried chicken. Oh, Lord, and a sweet potato pie. Inga, send me some, girl. Ooh, child. RD, okay. What's going on, RD? Thanks for hopping in. The Joy King said, Fargo. Oh yeah, I got that on the list too. You know what? I haven't kept up with Fargo, but I keep saying that if I you know, get a chance, I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, I got Invincible on my list too, y'all. Definitely got that one on the list. That sounds so good. Hey Tina, how are you? Thanks for hopping in. So yeah, you guys, if anybody that's just joining now, I had a little bit of difficulties, but I'm back now, and I was giving everybody the rundown of the shows and movies that I did to catch up on, what I thought about them, the ones I loved, and the ones that was hated it. Okay, and now I'm just giving y'all the rundown of the things that's coming up in November. What's up, Candy Love? Candy Love. Okay. So far we had Priscilla, Squilla, the Marbles. Now we go into um now we go into the Hunger Games. I don't know how many people are into this. I remember watching the first one. I don't know if I even watched the second one, but we have the Hunger Games, the Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes. I know that this was like a big deal. Everybody was into these at one time. You have Cornelia Snow, mentors and developers feelings for the female District 12 tribute during the 10th Hunger Games. Okay, and this coming November 17th. I don't know how many of y'all are into that. Then we have for the kiddies. I remember when these damn dolls was out. Trolls band together. um, Poppy discovers the branch that was once part of the boy band Brozone was with his brothers Floyd, John, Dory, Spruce, and Clay. When Floyd is kidnapped, they have to embark on a journey to rescue him and become reunited, and it feels so good. Okay. Then we have Thanksgiving, which I shared this trailer a while back, and I know Kendall also shared it in the Discord. But this gives me like it's gonna be some phony baloney bullcrap, okay? But it might surprise me because I've noticed that a lot of the movies that actually have been what we would call low budget, you know, have actually been better than some of the big budget ones. So I won't count it out, but it's definitely not one that I'm racing to go look at just based off of how the trailer looked. But it's supposed to be after a Black Friday riot ends in tragedy, a mysterious Thanksgiving inspired killer terrorizes, okay, Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the famous holiday. Okay. So I don't know, y'all, but if anybody watches any of these and it's good, then y'all definitely let me know. Then we have Napoleon. Okay. I'm sure y'all heard about Napoleon before. Now they got a daggone movie about him. So Napoleon is a spectacle-filled epic that details the checkered rise and fall of the French Emperor Napoleon and his relentless journey to power, right? And this will be coming out on November 22nd. Okay, now this is one that I'm actually looking forward to, and that is Black Cake. Apparently, this is something that was a book, and they done turned it into a series. I never read the books. I don't know if anybody have. Y'all tell me. But basically, it is Brian Kobe disappears in the shore under unknown circumstances or reasons. A flash drive will change the life of Eleanor Bennett years later, right? So I know that their mom has kept some type of secrets from them, some things that she never talked about from her life. And once she passes away, from what we see in the preview, then she starts spilling the daggone tea and telling them whatever things that's been going down. Okay, so I do want to check this out. And this, I believe, came out November 1st on Hulu. I haven't got to watch it yet, but it's definitely on my list. And it may not be something that I can review, but if I feel like it's really good when I do get a chance to watch it, then I may just go ahead and talk about it in an overall, type of thing. Then we have what Detroit was just talking about, Fargo. I did have this on my list too. I believe that Fargo is the season 5 now. I did not keep up with it. I definitely want to go back to see what I missed and catch up when I get a chance. But this is one of those that have various characters and a deception, intrigue, and murder in a around frozen Minnesota, and all of the tales that mysteriously lead back one way or another to Fargo, North Dakota. Sorry, y'all. Seem like I'm having problems with my internet now too. Y'all know it either got to be my internet or the daggone StreamYard. So I'm gonna probably try to close these out as soon as I finish telling y'all about it, because sometimes the more windows I have open, the more crazier it acts. And then you have Invincible, which I think Torian brung up in the chat. Like I was just saying about The Boys and Gen V. If you was watching any of those, this gives you just as crazy, if not 10 times more crazy or 100 times more crazy. It's an adult animated series based off of the Skybound Image comic about a teenager whose father is the most powerful superhuman on the planet. Okay. And of course, this comes on Prime. I believe it came back November 3rd, and the next episode is November 10th. Okay. So I don't know how many of y'all watch this, but I love me some Invincible. And then the last one in this section that's also coming on Prime is Maxine's Baby, the Tyler Perry story. So this is a documentary about Tyler Perry. I know a lot of people are not really Tyler Perry fans, and most things and then he has a lot that are. And most criticisms of him, I can definitely see and agree with some of the Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I knew that was about to happen. They won't let me be great. Y'all know I always gotta have a problem. My self-care went smooth, so now I gotta mess with me with this. What was the last thing y'all heard me talk about? I don't even know. That's why I was trying to go through them fast, because I saw that it was starting to act stupid and it was probably gonna cut off. Oh Lord. It's always a problem. What's up, pretty girl? Thanks for coming through. If anybody is not subscribed to Pretty Girl Loves Trap content, y'all better subscribe and get into it, okay? She be having the Trap Church set on Sundays. She be going back in time, giving y'all those reviews on the OG Power. She's going over Raising Canaan right now. She's trying to make it to that 1,000. Okay. Subscribe. What's up, Stephen Harris? Thanks for coming through. So I don't know what was the last thing that y'all heard me talk about. But I was talking about Maxine's Baby, the Tyler Perry documentary, and I was saying that they have basically yeah. I was talking about the Tyler Perry documentary and the fact that a lot of people, don't really care for him, which I definitely understand and get some of the criticisms. But I do think that I want to watch the documentary because at the end of the day, I still find his story interesting with just the struggles that he went through. And I think that is, just kind of like an inspiration to us to let us know not to give up on our dreams and that you can make it and whatever you want to stand in your business, what you want to do, and go for it, no matter what the naysayers are saying. I think that's the bottom line of the message. Just seeing some of the struggles he went through, the things that happened with his dad, his mom, and his grandmother raising him. Him being homeless, sleeping in the car, and probably a whole bunch of other things that we don't know. Just like I had recently watched Kirk Franklin's little documentary that was on YouTube, and although I knew a lot of stuff about him, it was a lot I didn't know, and it just kind of gives you that inspiration to go for what you want to go for. So that's why I'm interested in seeing that one, but we shall see, right? And then moving on from there, child, I forgot to put up my banners. Like everything was just going crazy. I know I always gotta have some type of daggone issue, child. But we gonna move to Netflix now. Netflix got a few things that's coming out too. So I'm gonna try to share my screen again. Hopefully it's not gonna kick me out. They trying to make me leave, but I refuse to go, okay? I still got the Temptation stuck in my head. If y'all didn't see it, we did do a review on the Temptations the other day. Make sure that y'all check that out. So, Sylvester Stallone, he actually has a documentary that's going to be on Netflix. And, just basically talking about his love of film, how he became Rocky, all right, from the underdog to the Hollywood legend. Sylvester Stallone tells his story in this documentary. For anybody that is interested, this comes out November 3rd. And the next one also on Netflix, also based around a true event, is athlete Diana Nayed sets out at 60 to achieve nearly an impossible lifelong dream. She swims from Cuba to Florida across more than 100 miles in the open ocean. Okay. God bless her, honey, because I can't even swim across the street. Then we have also coming from Netflix, The Killer. Okay. After a faithful near miss of an assassin, battles his employees and himself on an international hunt for retribution. He insists isn't personal. Okay, I did see the preview for this. I actually shared the preview for this. I mean, the trailer, I should say, for this on social media, and it looks like it's pretty daggone good. So the Sly and the Nayad was November 3rd, and The Killer is November 10th. And then you have The Crown, okay, also based off of true events, real events, inspired by real events. I don't know how many people watch this, but I love The Crown. Them people over there be pissed that this daggone show is out. And this is a fictional, dramatization story that tells the story of Queen Elizabeth II and all their political and personal events that shaped her reign. Now we are up to the part where we have Princess Diana and how raggedy they treated her. Okay, that's where we at now with it. I think this is season 6, part 1. Then we get to Rustin. I'm looking forward to this one. I really, really am. This is another one based off of a true story. Activist Baynard Rustin faces racism, homophobia as he helps change the course of civil rights history by orchestrating the 1963 March on Washington. I appreciate that now we're getting these other stories about other people that we haven't heard about time and time again. Not saying there's anything wrong with hearing about the ones that we always hear about, but I know that there's so many more that's, unnamed and don't get recognized. So I definitely am going to be checking this out. It's definitely on my list. It comes out November 17th. Of course, it has Coleman Domingo, Chris Rock, Glenn Thurman. And so I'm here for it. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Oh, you so stupid to try. He said when you started talking about Tyler Perry, then your internet messed up. All right. Inga says, I will check out the documentary. I respect Tyler Perry. I don't, like everything he puts out. Yeah, neither do I. I really used to rock with him when it was like the plays. That's when I kind of liked it. And I think that when we started trying to switch the plays to the movies, I didn't necessarily like those because, just some plays you can't do that with because it's a completely different concept. And then some of the TV shows and stuff like that, I'm not crazy about. So I'll definitely get the criticisms, but Inga says I like Sly Stallone. Yeah, I like him too. I didn't like that Expendables, okay, and I did a whole breakdown of that in the beginning of this video, but I do like him definitely. Inga says I'm glad America is not talking about that racist queen anymore. Right. Oh Lord. Okay. This is the last season of The Crown. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they showed a lot. They did what needed to be done as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, but I definitely do want to see this Rustin. Then we have Best Christmas Ever, which is with Brandy. They have to have some Christmas stuff out. And I think Brandy is really smart because she actually just put out a Christmas album too. So she got the album out and then she got the Netflix movie that's, gonna be out as well. This is November 16th, and basically after a twist of fate brings these families together for Christmas, Charlotte sets out to prove her old friend Jackie's life is too good to be true. That sounds messy as hell, okay? But I'm gonna watch it and see what's going on. So anybody that's interested in that. Now this one I'm not that familiar with. Like I haven't watched it, but I know a lot of people, be into stuff like this. So you have Monarch, the Legacy of Monsters, set after the battle between Godzilla and the Titans, revealing that monsters are real, follows one family journey to uncover its buried secrets and a legacy. Okay. Linking them to the Monarch. And this basically comes out November 17th. Y'all, this thing acting crazy again. If it cut off, I'll be back. I'm trying to go through these as fast as I can so I can close these daggone things out. Then we got For All of Mankind. I was watching this. I did not keep up with it. I believe we are on season 4. I think I watched the first 2 seasons. In an alternative version of 1969, the Soviet Union beats the United States to the moon, and space and race continues on for decades and still grander challenges and goals, right? So that is For All Mankind. That's November 15th, and we will be on season 15. I'm about to say season 15, season 4. Then you have Lawman Bass Reeves. I am so looking forward to this, y'all. I'm so looking forward to this. This is actually another one that's based off a true story. And it is basically about the legendary Lawman Bass Reeves, one of the greatest frontier heroes and one of the first black deputy U.S. Marshals west of the Mississippi in American history. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. This is at the top of my list. I want to see this one. I want to see Rustin, and I want to see Black Cake, and I think is probably the Tyler Perry would be my number 4. Like, when I do get a chance to watch anything, those would be at the top of my list. Because I know I'm not going to get to really watch too much stuff because I'll be busy doing my daggone reviews. But that's one I'm definitely going to take the time out to see. Okay, and that is going to be coming on Paramount. Okay, Paramount definitely been killing it. Then you have Good Burger 2. Okay, I don't know how many people was into the original Good Burger, but after all these years, they back again. I know everybody was making fun of him and his makeup and stuff like that online, and it was a whole mess with that. But this is a sequel to the 1997 film Good Burger. So if anybody is interested in that, child, that will be out November 22nd. Then we have The Curse, that is apparently a comedy. I don't know if I care about seeing this, but let's put it up here just in case anybody is. So you have The Curse is a genre-bending drama series that explores how an alleged curse disturbs the relationship of a newly married couple who is trying to conceive a child. Supposed to be a comedy, y'all. This is coming on Showtime November 10th, okay? If anybody is interested in that. And last one that we are going to end it off with is coming to Disney, is another Christmas one. Maybe you and the kiddies want to watch together, called Dashing Through the Snow. This actually has Ludacris and Little Rel in it. And it's a divorced social worker takes his daughter on a ride along with him on Christmas Eve. Okay. And that will be coming November 17th. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments, y'all. Child. That was a mess, but we made it through it, y'all. We made it through it together. They was not trying to let me get through this list. Oh yeah, that documentary on Michael Jackson anniversary. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, and if you guys ever know anything that I should be watching, like Kendall is always sending me trailers. She's one that always be trying to put me up on stuff too. Sometimes I'll be already having it and sometimes I don't. So if y'all, want to DM me any trailers or if y'all want to send me any lists, please tell me about it. I will check it out and I also will let everybody else know. Sometimes y'all may pick up on things that I may miss or I may have went over, even when I was looking for this list for November, it was kind of hard. Like a lot of things I had to look for individually because if you just look up like, okay, top movies or new movies that's coming out, a lot of times they give you whatever list, of things that they think is good. And sometimes not everything that come up on that list is things that are interesting to me or things that I think my subscribers are going to be interested in. So like I said, if y'all look up some of these things, then you're probably gonna see a lot of documentaries came out for November or are coming out for November. You're gonna see a lot of Christmas stuff because they already got the Christmas stuff ready. All right, they done had that ready like before Halloween even hit. They wasn't playing. So most of those is basically what you are probably gonna find, but I had to kind of like look around and see if I could find some other things in between. Thank you for coming through, Big Sis Candace. Enjoy the rest of your day, your Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Definitely appreciate you hopping on. So, I'm sorry, y'all. We was having some technical difficulties. Seem like it always got to happen in at least one of my lives. But, we talked about The Burial, Equalizer, Mission Impossible, Saw, The Nun, Sound of Freedom, The Creator, The House of Usher, 57 Seconds. Those were some of my faves that I watched, that I did get to watch. The ones that I hated, okay, I'm not even going to speak about those anymore. Y'all got to go and watch that from the beginning to see what I thought about the ones I hated. And the ones we got coming out for November, that was based on a true story, was Priscilla, The Spoiler, Napoleon. And then we, of course, have The Marvels coming November 8th, Hunger Games coming November 15th, Trolls Band Together November 15th as well. We got a documentary of Sylvester Stallone coming to Netflix November 3rd. The True Story of Knowledge coming November 3rd. The Killer November 10th. All of these is Netflix. The Crown also on Netflix November 16th. Rustin November 17th on Netflix. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Another one I'm looking forward to is The Lawman Bass Reeves. That's on Paramount Plus, and that's, I believe, was it November 5th? I think it was November 5th. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's the ones I'm looking forward to the most, right? And then if you guys, like I said, have any ones that y'all really looking forward to, any ones y'all know about, definitely tell me, and I'll definitely do suggest that y'all watch Found if y'all have not watched it. Loki if you have not watched it, Gen V if you have not watched it. That's like the ones that I have enjoyed the most. And I know that I will be doing reviews on, like I said, Kingdom Business, Rap-ish. That's going to be added in. Of course, Raising Canaan is going to be added in December 1st. So I'm about to be getting real busy from this month to January. I'm going to be going non-stop. And then I know Brillo was saying the subscriber-thon is supposed to be back in effect December 1st. But child, I'm getting a head start because I'm already going in. So it's gonna be a lot of content coming. And just basically, I definitely do need to get some more subscribers, y'all. I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Okay. Yes, I saw that Eddie Murphy has a Christmas movie coming. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a whole Christmas list. The beginning of December probably to be a part of my what you should be watching. If you have not seen my list from last year, well, it actually was just a short that I got up on my channel, but I try to do the Christmas list every year, and I tell y'all all the Black Christmas, movies that's on, and of course I got my little traditions that I like to watch every year. Let's see. P.S. Beloved says, I heard the Nollywood movie, The Black Book, was good. It's on Netflix. Glad Netflix supports Black dysphoria. I like some foreign films. Yeah, I do too. They actually be doing a real good job with their foreign films, not for nothing. Like, it's not too many things that I like on Netflix. It kind of, goes up and down for me with them. But I can say that they do a really good job when it comes to their foreign films. So I definitely agree with that. Demarcus Vaughn says Kevin from The Shy is playing in Good Burger too. Oh, is he? I know he have some different stuff that was coming up. I know that the one that plays Papa has been in a lot of things recently too. So that's good. I'm glad they get in these different little parts. They deserve it. Demarcus Vaughn says we need Angela Robinson and Angela Lewis in a movie together. I wouldn't be mad at that. I definitely wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah, Confound is definitely good. I would suggest that people check that out. So yeah, I'm sorry y'all for the delays and the foolishness and foolery that always hey Miss T, thank you for coming through. Found this on what is it, Peacock, and it is with the lady the young lady from Shameless. Is very good. It's actually where she, was kidnapped when she was a child, and now she works, with a group of people that all kind of have different experiences with kidnapping, whether they were the ones that was kidnapped or they have a loved one or a child that was kidnapped, kind of, come together, an agency that finds other people. But it's really, 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 really good. If you have not checked it out, I definitely would suggest that you check it out. I thank y'all all for coming through. I'm probably gonna have to, whenever this video get processed, I'm gonna have to chop out the parts where it was getting delayed and all kind of nonsense was going on. But hey, that's what happens when you on live. You never know what's gonna happen. You gotta expect the unexpected and just kind of go with the flow. Okay. At the end of the day, I hope that y'all still enjoyed it, and I hope that y'all were able to at least get one, movie or TV show that might be of interest to you that you might want to check out, and maybe some you knew about, some you didn't know about. Like I said, if anybody comes for the replay, definitely put it in the chat. Let me know that you came. Okay, replay came, you came by, put some flames up in the sky. Tell me, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what, movies you're looking forward to, what TV shows you looking forward to, and maybe it's some things that you'll tell me about that I don't know about, that I could get into it, and then I could tell the subscribers and other viewers about, and they could get into it, and so we all can know what's going on. All right. That's what it's all about. I'll be trying to, tell y'all about different things just in case it's something that y'all might have missed, and y'all could go ahead and get into it. And as far as things that I got coming up on the channel, like I was saying, y'all already know I do the Oval Sisters. Those reviews are up. My Power Book 4 Force review is up. I did do American Horror Stories. If anybody's interested in that, episodes 1 through 4 that they dropped for Halloween. I am going to be adding on Kingdom Business and Rap-ish. More than likely, I'm not going to do individual recaps on those. I'm just going to be joining a live for that. Because, honey, it's too much. I got too many days that I'm doing things, and it's getting a little crazy. But I'm going to be doing those. Of course, y'all know that Self-Care Saturday, and what you should be watching is the first Saturday of the month. Trivia is the second Saturday of the month. Throwback Sunday is the fourth Sunday of the month. Movie night with the ladies is every other Thursday. So we just did the first part of Temptations this last Thursday. So that means that we will not have another movie night with the ladies until the following Thursday. And y'all got time to catch up on the Temptations, the second part, before we do that live, so that y'all will be able to go ahead and watch that with us. And after we do that one, then we got the Jacksons, the American Dream will be following that. So y'all got time to catch up on that before we do that one, okay? And then I have 2 new segments that I'm trying to add in on Mondays and Fridays, before the end of the year. That I'm trying, y'all, okay? And I want to start getting out some stuff that is going to be for my members only before the end of the year. So I'm getting busy, y'all. I'm getting busy. So hopefully it's one thing out of that you guys want to watch. But I thank everybody for coming through. I so appreciate y'all for being patient with me and hanging in there and stopping in. We had Pretty Girl Love Strap in the building, Inga in the building, Tina in the building, Candy Love, Kendall, Steve Haskins. Oh, I ain't even see Steve. Hey, Steve, thanks for coming through. DeMarcus Vaughn, Big Sis Candace, of course, Detroit Kings, talking his stuff. Okay. Who else? Candy Love. It was a lot of y'all that came through. I definitely appreciate it. Daria, Tina, if I missed anybody's name, Miss T, I definitely appreciate all of y'all Thank y'all for, taking time out y'all Saturday that y'all do not have to take out. So Marcus Ron says, who's the better DJ Eric B or DJ Polo? Didn't you ask that before, Demarcus? I don't think you be remembering that you go around to every channel and ask the same daggone questions. I think that I said DJ Eric B before when you asked me. You probably don't remember. You probably don't remember, but you definitely asked me that before. So, yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Inga, send me some of that food, girl. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna eat now. I gotta figure something out. That done made me daggone hungry. So, yeah, that's what I got going on, y'all. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank y'all for coming through. Toodaloo. Now it may not want to let me go. Before it didn't want to let me stay. See how that goes? Oh, God. No, I didn't block him. He's still here.